Welcome to the Uncommon Transformation television series.
This is your governor reporting for duty, and your lives will never remain the same again. Those were the exact words of Governor Akpabio in his inaugural address to the good people of Akpabio soon after he was sworn in as governor on May 29, 2007. True to his words, the governor rolled up his sleeves and went to work. The decayed infrastructure he made on ground was such that they were counterproductive to drive any meaningful development in critical sectors of the economy. In fact, Akwa Ibom State was comatose, and this caused the entire state to lose economic relevance. At this juncture, the governor made up his mind to change the state from its pedestrian nature to a destination of choice. The state needed to be fixed. Not one of the 3 senatorial districts in the state was left behind. Old towns like Eket, Oron, Ikodabasi, Ikodekpene were all down. Uyo, the state capital, all the way to Ibiono, was an eyesore. What about Mbo, Ika and Uran? The story was the same. Access roads connecting communities as well as leading in and out of the state for delivery of goods and services were virtually comatose. There was also the health sector that needed revamping. Education, agriculture, power, water resources, and the development of human capital. These were all put on the front burner to get Akwa Ibom up and running. What did the governor do? He adopted the Chinese model of first developing roads infrastructure for a start. The Chinese government believes that for any economy to develop, transport, which translates to road infrastructure, must start off first and later stimulate other sectors of the economy to develop one after the other. This policy thrust was felt and enjoyed by all Akwa Ibom people, regardless of where one resides. Adopting this model was responsible for the even development pattern seen and felt by every senatorial district of the state, a model worthy of emulation. To translate this policy into reality, for instance, in a place like Uyo, over 75 new roads have been built. In Ikodekpene, 37 major roads have been done. Abak, 19 urban roads. Etinan, 11.9 kilometers of new roads. Ikodabasi, 18 urban roads. Nkparenin, 9.2 kilometers. Ongoing constructions include Ikpe-Konkon Road in Ini local government area. In Oro Nation, the Governor of Akpabio-led administration built and constructed no fewer than 49 roads. This is without prejudice to new projects. The Oron people were thankful to the administration as their representative in the National Assembly. Robinson Wa commended Governor Akpabio.
Excellency, I have come to follow you keenly. I have come to admire you deeply. And one of the things that I have noticed about you is that you are a man of history. Your Excellency, today Oro people will bring it back to you. We are saying we are not the wise men. We are allowing you as the leader of the state. And based on your political achievements and all the other good things, Your Excellency, the Akpabio people are queuing behind you. We are no more wise people because you are the wise ones. Truly, power comes from the people. But Your Excellency, the people of Akpabio have clearly rested the power with you because we have been confident and we have been very comfortable with your style of leadership.
The administration wasn't done yet. Our nation, over the past 7.5 years of Akpabio's administration, has benefited from no fewer than 463 interministerial projects, from school buildings to town halls, water projects, healthcare facilities, and many more. These have impacted positively on the lives of the people. For these, they are even more grateful.
Infrastructure used to be a luxury. Today, infrastructure in Akpabio State is common. We are no more houseboys. We are no more house girls. In the national political terrain, Your Excellency, we feel your impact. You have made Akpabio well. Your Excellency, you are the architect of history, and to such an extent, I heard people discussing, some youth were saying the other day that it will get to a time when people start discussing history. They will say, were you there before Akpabio or were you there after Akpabio? Your Excellency, your problem.
Respectfully, Your Excellency, as we stood by you from the beginning in 2007, so are we going to stand by you to the end, to the very end of the administration. There is no one other man that will ever betray you. There is no one that we know in recent history that has ever betrayed you, and we will not betray you.
Governor Akpabio is very good excellency. If they say we are ready to prove for third time, we are giving to third time. So I have done good. I have done nothing wrong with other people. So we pray for our governor, long life and preparation for him forever and ever. Amen.
Senate, we create many roads in our local government and others. So we have like in doing streets in the URC, our local government, and Market Square, Abad Street, Akilu, and others. And Isangari was a very longest street in Oron. So he have done that. I congratulate him for what he have done there.
To his wife, to build a house to widows for the first time in my life, to see such thing. You hear? In this state, from Cross River State, Southeast State, Cross River State, Akpabio. I didn't come across such thing before. But for them to do that, because in my own village, one widow benefits from that thing. That's very good. You go to roads, there was no good road before. No matter whatsoever people talk, because they talk as a politician.
I think it's the administration of Chief Dr. Akpabio. Yeah, because ever since he came in, it's not only this road. We have other roads we have close to 4 roads along this stadium, this major road. This is a major road, and this is only a street. And then we have 3 streets in addition to this that has been renovated that was even worse than this. And since the invention of this place, when this road was not in play, no drainage in both sides, water would always, log up in some houses, and you have this, you have people trying to raise up a bar of sand, to block the water and all that, and these people would not even be able to pass on this road.
Okobo, one of the local governments in the Oro Nation, is host to Akpabio International Airport, one of the most important infrastructure built by the Akpabio administration and enjoyed by all without prejudice to where anyone hails from. With the airport came the completion of Oran Road with a stretch of it passing through Akpabio villages. This has opened up business and commerce in that axis. To complement this, the federal government constructed the East-West Road, which is making significant progress. Not minding the limited time the governor has left in his office, the Akpabio administration awarded contract for the dualization of Uyo 18 and Eket Ibna roads. These will greatly improve traffic and commerce in and around Eket Senatorial District axis, including the Oro Nation.
You are all witnesses to what we are starting. We are coming here to show you small miracle in transformation. By the time we are through with this list, you will not recognize the road to Ibuna. Don't tell your children abroad what is happening now. Let them come and start asking, am I in London or am I in New York? That's what I want to say.
What we have been expecting for a long time, and I give glory to God that the project has now, the governor is a promise keeper, and he has done what we never expected him to do. He has done it today.
A very great project that they are coming into Ibna. So we welcome this project very well because it's going to give us a road, give us a lot of amenities that's going to come through this very road, access of this road.
The project means a lot to the people of Ibna. It means a lot because this is one project that we have been looking for, and today we are happy that what we have been yearning for the past 14 years has been answered for us.
Uyo and Ikotepene senatorial districts have also seen development models that are unparalleled in the history of the state. The construction of Akpabio International 30,000-seater stadium is on the lips of everybody. The concentric flyovers at Itam, urban renewal, the construction of the Third Ring Road and Akanungudo Road, the remodeling of the Government House project, the many dualized roads and street lights, and many others have seen Akpabio become a destination of choice rather than a transit point.
Governor Akpabio came into leadership. We used to have flood here, and as a result of that, this place was impassable. So we thank God for Governor Akpabio. He came to restructure this place and give us the flyover. As you can see, it looks like I'm somewhere in London, so we are enjoying.
The place is so beautiful, and I've seen many improvements.
Some of the road that were minor, he has made it a major. So we have good road, and we have, so apart from good, we have many as in infrastructure that he has placed in Akpabio. May God bless him. Now, such governor, where we need.
Within the Ikotepene axis, Akpabio people have also seen major road dualizations like Abak Ikotepene Road, Uyo Ikot Okuikono dualization with a suspended bridge, Uyo Ikotepene dualization which is in progress, Etemekwi Wukem Road with a bridge. All of these are in use. It is worthy of note that the Nenset axis suffered for many years before Governor Akpabio constructed the 31.5-kilometer Nenset Road with 3 bridges. This does not include 38 bridges and flyovers done prior to this time.
It's one of the infrastructural developments. When you have a good road, you know there will be business booming. All the people will be building houses like this area. It was not like this before. When this road was opened, people are building houses, stores, and development in all nooks and crannies are coming round.
Has changed our life. The road alone have changed the life of the youth of this place. Because in the past, people do not have access to work in companies. The companies that work this road, our boys are there now working.
I'm very happy as I'm seeing this kind of development in our site. And I thank the governor that bringing this kind of a thing.
Before now, most people don't know there are places like this. But with this new development, the road everywhere is open, and it's a good thing for the citizens.
I must appreciate the effort of the governor for making this road very beautiful like this. Formerly, the road was very terrible. In fact, it was a rural road, but now it is open and vehicles is like an expressway.
I want to thank the transformer himself, because he has done a great job giving us this unanswered. This unanswered is a kind of gift that we've collected from this administration, and it has impacted positively in the lives of our youth, our elders, and even the businesses that are all around here. This road also has improved our business status. It has given us, most of us, it has given us job opportunity, because it has allowed people that have money to build shops around this road and probably employed 1 or 2 youths around this environment. So I want to tell him thank you very much.
One of the most enduring legacies of the Akpabio-led administration is the declaration of free and compulsory education from primary to post-primary institutions in the state. This policy is non-discriminatory, as every Akwa Ibom person and even non-indigents are benefiting from it. The administration has built and renovated thousands of school blocks across the state in every local government area. Tertiary institutions have not been left out. Since the state-owned university at Ikorakwa began academic activities, it has been a maker of some sort, providing knowledge for all Akwa Ibom children without let or hindrance. There is also the state-owned polytechnic at Ikorosurwa and the University of Uyo that has seen massive intervention from the state government over the years. The health sector has also witnessed tremendous growth under the Akpabio-led administration. Equita General Hospital in Oron is one of the greatest beneficiaries of the Akpabio's Midas touch in the health sector. The health facility has been holistically renovated and is wearing a completely new look. Apart from the older hospitals and primary health facilities, 5 new general hospitals have been built, with Eket Senatorial District the biggest beneficiary, with 2, the one at Ibna and Eastern Obolo. The Specialist Referral Hospital in Uyo is nearing completion. Complementing these is the free Medicare for all Akwa Ibom children under age 5 and the aged from 6 years and above. There is also housing and security villages development in the 3 senatorial districts of the state. These are developments that are spread evenly across the state without discrimination. Before Akpabio became governor, Akwa Ibom State was essentially a transit point where people passed through to either Calabar or Port Harcourt for vacation or business. But all these have changed, as the state now becomes a beautiful bride playing host to thousands of tourists and venue to countless conferences and other gatherings. Tourist sites like this know no tribe as Anang, Ibibio, or Oro Nation, with kith and kin, mixed with visitors from all over the world to savor the goodness of the Akpabio-led administration. Ibaka Deep Sea Port and Ibom Industrial City projects located in Imbo, Oro Nation, though a long-time project that cannot be finished within the lifespan of one administration, is an ambitious project and a giant leap in Akpabio's quest to develop and industrialize the state. The government has already acquired over 14,000 hectares of land for this purpose, and preliminary work has begun. This is going to be a major business hub in the Gulf of Guinea.
We have acquired over 14,000 hectares of land on the shoreline in about 5 local governments in the state and parcellated them. And then that area has been mapped a free trade zone. The federal government has given a license to make that place an export free trade zone. And so what that means, in essence, is that you can come in there and do business, and you now have all the tax rebates that you will need on earth. You know, you won't pay tax on this, you won't pay that, and so many waivers. So it's an attractive destination. And that place is going to be like an industrial hub. And we call it Ibaka Deep Sea Port Authority. Now, it will house a deep sea port. And if you have a deep sea port there, and you come in there to build your own industry, particularly taking advantage of the deep sea port, it means exporting the products at the end of the day will be very, very easy. So that, again, is another area. The deep sea port construction, we need partners. You see, the opportunities in the state for investment are enormous.
While the present administration has done a lot in changing the shape and content of Akpabio, it can only do as much, but the task of developing the state is the responsibility of everybody. It is also worthy of notice that every elected official, from the local government to the National Assembly, owe it as a duty to the polity to lobby and attract development to the state and constituencies.
I must first start by commending the effort of His Excellency the Governor of Akwa Ibom State for taking the bull by the horn, in ensuring that Akwa Ibom today is a place where we can turn around and say, yes, we are proud to become Akwa Ibomites. I would like to narrow a little bit down to Oron local government and Oron Nation in extension, what His Excellency has been able to put in place. Before the advent of this administration, of course, we know that it's been quite bad. The entire scenario has been bad as regarding what Akwa Ibom State was at the time. But today you can turn around and say, oh, look at, we are a people that, we catch the attention of every other state in Nigeria, the admiration of the entire Nigerian, and this is an effort put in place by, an individual, also, in line with his team. So I want to thank His Excellency for a job well done. For the people of Oron, it has also been eventful for us. It has been good. Before he came into office, we know that if you go to Oron, my local government in particular, you find out that the internal road network we had was terrible, as it were, before his assumption in office. But today we can say, that we have about 36 roads, in Oron, that has been completed, constructed and completed. I would say that it's always good to be grateful for the little you get, so that you can ask for more and you get the more that you need. The people of Oron local government and the entire people of Oron Nation are grateful to His Excellency for what he has done, to the people. God bless Akwa Ibom as we march forward as one political entity and one people. What binds us together is greater than the devices of the enemy to balkanize us. We will continue to support the administration of Governor Akpabio as he marches forward in dogged determination to develop Akwa Ibom and make it a better place for us all. This is Uncommon Transformation.
Uncommon Transformation television series brings to you the latest information of the monumental achievements of the Governor Akpabio-led administration. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube to read the latest news, watch amazing videos and listen to in-depth analyses and interviews with the men and women working hand in hand with stakeholders to make Akwa Ibom State better. You can also log on to our website www.uncommontransformation.tv for more information. Uncommon Transformation television series, bringing to you the right and current information when you need it.